Hi, good morning and welcome to our research poster. And my name is Melanie and my group mates are Hamad, Lucian, and Yao Ming. Our tutor is Gopinath Sangharan. We're from Taylor's University, Malaysia. For our research poster, the title is The Effects of Service Quality on Customer Satisfaction Among Guests in Five-Star Hotels in Beijing. And before I start, I would like to apologize for being unable to use the camera because it's having some difficulties. The same goes for Hamad, but the other two are fine. So sorry about that. And now I'll pass it to Kevin to start us on the abstract.
Okay, I will start the abstract. So for the abstract part, the purpose of this study is to investigate the effects of service quality on customer satisfaction among guests in five-star hotels in Beijing. It is based on the development of the hotel industry in China and the analysis of Beijing hotels in recent years. The service quality can be found through the circle model. The relationship between five elements of customer service and customer satisfaction. Through the health and safety world of China's five-star hotels in 2018, and other quality issues to specifically demonstrate the quality of service vulnerabilities in China's five-star hotels. We interviewed 10 people who have experienced five-star hotels in Beijing online. We have 14 interview questions. Our interviewees are 5 men and 5 women. There are 3 students and 7 employed people who have jobs. Their salaries and the frequency of living in five-star hotels are different. Through these questions, we understand how the 5 cervical elements of service quality, which is tangibles, responsiveness, reliability, assurance, and empathy affect the feedback and experience, which is customer satisfaction. At the same time, we also find the reputation and brand loyalty are among customers. We hope that our research can provide guiding assistance in the subsequent evaluation of the development of China's hotel industry and allow more people to understand the real situation of the development of China's hotel industry. And the next one will go to introduction.
So I will be presenting the introduction, and for the first part, I would like to outline the main theme of our research paper, which is to figure out the impact of service quality on customer satisfaction in Beijing, and how this can be used to improve customer satisfaction overall. The reason why we were interested in this topic in the first place was because when we found the article in 2018 regarding the health and safety issues, we felt that it was the right thing for us to look into, because since health and safety is a part of service quality, we wanted to delve into service quality and explore. We wanted to find out which areas of the hotel experience are the most important to the guests. Our field of study is in the five-star hotel industry. In this research poster, we will be focusing on the five-star hotel industry in Beijing. The topic of our research is the same as our theme, and this has not changed as we have updated our work. The research objective is to objectively analyze factors of service quality that could affect customer satisfaction in five-star hotels in Beijing. The research question is, how do factors or aspects of service quality affect customer satisfaction in five-star hotels in Beijing? In the methodology, we'll be collecting data using qualitative methods, where we choose the interview method. Our questions were designed to collect data from relevant areas of the guest experience to figure out the personality of the guests as well as their preferences, so we can get a better understanding of the guest and what they wanted and needed in particular from a five-star hotel. We chose to conduct this research as we thought it was relevant to our field and can be used by others. The structure plan of research is quite basic for ours, as it involves only three components, three major body components, which consists of the introduction, the research progress, which includes the literature review, theories, key theories and concepts that we'll be looking into, etc. And the last one is the practical case application. And now I will pass it to methods and materials.
Okay, I'll be discussing which methods and materials we used for our research. As we said earlier, the research was designed to discover how service quality, our indirect variable, impacted customer satisfaction, which was our direct variable, in five-star hotels in Beijing, China. In order to do this properly, we chose a qualitative method, that is, interviews, to collect the data, as we thought this was the most appropriate method to use. The interviews were conducted online after the participants were chosen using convenience sampling and a determination of the relevant demographics, such as their gender, age, etc. The questions we chose were carefully researched and asked the bare minimum about the guests for privacy reasons. Each question was designed to gauge the guest experience and find out what they consider important in their hotel stay, and also what they didn't consider, and what they consider not to be important in their experience, and what can be done to improve their experience overall if they didn't like it. Finally, after collection and compilation of the data, we used narrative analysis to analyze the data, as this will allow us to get better understand the views of the interviewee and the reason for their actions, and allow us to understand what matters to them most during their hotel stay, and hopefully understand what the common themes of their answers were. Next, we'll be talking about the results.
So the results will be presented by me. We start off with the respondents' basic information, and we can see we started off with their gender, age, monthly income, and their employment status. For Among the 10 interviewees, it was half-half male and female, and the age range was 20 to 32 years of age. For the monthly income, we had the majority of respondents locate in the middle area of monthly income, which is around the 2,000 to 3,000, 35,000, and 3,500 to 5,000 ringgit. And there were 3 students and 7 employed people. So we did some comparisons between the different answers of the respondents and found common themes using narrative analysis. Looking specifically at the SERVQUAL factors, we noticed there were some patterns of similarity, such as the most important factor being reliability. We also analyzed based on demographic information, based on information, their basic information, such as the impact of higher or lower monthly income, the effect it has on customer satisfaction. And below we have the interview questions, which touch on mainly the service quality and customer satisfaction. It also touches on the hygiene and cleanliness, which is a part of the service quality. And it specifically asks in one of the questions whether the respondent is aware of the health and safety issues that happened in China in 2018 in the 5-star hotels. Whether they replied yes or no, it would affect their decision to stay again or not. And this will show their brand loyalty and the strength of the brand's reputation. So that's just some examples of how we analyzed the information. And now I will pass it on to the discussion.
Now I'm talking about the discussion. So the analysis of the results from the SERVQUAL model shows the patterns. The most important factors are reliability. Among the 10 respondents, 4 choose the reliability. For reliability, 3 of the 4 reasons that they want to be able to depend on the staff to ensure staff performance accuracy. The least important factor is assurance, with 3 votes. 2 votes had the reason being there is a solution to low levels of assurance, in that guests can seek help from the other staff. However, the results show the other factors had 1 or 2 votes, meaning assurance is not particularly the least important and suggests that all the factors are important. So not focusing on one would negatively affect the guest. They represent the views on the experience of the 5-star hotel in Beijing based on the 5 elements of service quality. A girl who just took part in work with no salary. She values tangibles most. She feels assurance is least important. She met road employees at Shangri-La Hotel, but she is still generally satisfied with the quality of the service, which shows her brand loyalty. She is particularly concerned about the hotel's safety and hygiene, as the health and safety incidents at the 5-star hotels in 2018 have affected the reputation of high-end hotels. More and more people no longer believe in the quality of the high-end hotel. Through the interview, we can see that people have different priorities for the 5 elements. of the service quality, and the factors that are not valued by name have thus influence on satisfaction. 5 factors constitute the quality of the service and also test high-star hotel standard. The next part is the conclusions.
So for the conclusions, our findings suggest that most guests are more concerned with the reliability of the hotel, and this is the most important factor to customer satisfaction, while assurance is the least important. This answers our research question as well. We can see through the analysis and comparison of results by using narrative analysis that small changes in the factors can have a big change in the customer satisfaction. A limitation of our research could be that we chose too niche of an area to research on. So this is our presentation, and thank you very much for listening.